keep Wesley from getting it into boost all the time. I intend to do that by installing some car audio goodies to keep my foot off the throttle. So we got a couple of Renegade 12s, not a brand I've ever heard of, but if it makes the bump did it, I don't care. Matching amp. Got our line out converter because we're just going to be using the stock head unit. So patch cords, speaker wire for remote turn on, power and ground wires. Start out with wiring in the line out converter to the stock head unit, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so for those that don't know, because looking at all this can be kind of intimidating. Wow! Because you don't see any screws or anything that hold it in. But this little trim piece right here that says passenger airbag just snaps in. There is a connector on the back of it. Once you get that out, there's 4 Torx. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. And you take them out. Take this trim piece right here off. There's a Torx right under here, underneath this trim piece here. Let's see if I can. I already had it apart last night to make sure I had all of the proper things, such as the line out converter. So this should, in theory, if I don't freaking break it. There we go. So like I said, I took all the screws out last night, but there's a Torx right here. And then up under here. Come out, says me. Or not.
A few moments later.
Alright, so that's off. See, connector right there. The Torx right there. Right there. Right there, and right there. Once you take them out, this lower piece, you can slide back just enough, and then the head unit will pop out. That's out of my way. Took the 2 Torx that hold this in. Go ahead and slide the head unit out. And as you can see, I'm not the first Joe to be in here. So, I had to look up some wiring diagrams to figure out which left and right speakers, and then we can start wiring. Alright, so I've got focus. There we go. Alright. I got the box all but wired in. I got the remote turn on wire running down to the driver's side because that's the side I'm going to have the power cord run on. Soldered in the ground and soldered and heat shrinked the speaker leads left and right front. And I'm going to come back in here at a later date and finish getting rid of these butt connectors and stuff, but that might actually wait until eventually I'd like to get an aftermarket head unit. So yeah, we need to run this yellow accessory wire. I'm going to run it directly to the fuse box and find a fuse that's key on power only, because today's day and age everything's got constant power and ground at the head unit, and they use a signal from the BCM or whatever module that controls it to click it on and off. So yeah, now we need to find our way to the fuse box. Alright, I got everything put back together as far as that goes. I got my RCAs and my accessory wire, which is going to go to a key on power fuse down there. And then on the driver's side, I have my remote turn on and my remote gain, amp gain, which I will probably either mount somewhere under here or maybe just kind of stuff it in there, because once I set it, I'm probably just gonna forget it. Alright, so as you can see, I got my remote turn on wire going to a key on. You can see the patch cords run under the carpet. Got that stuff all running back here. Patch cords. I got the power cord run. Found a location for the ground, but my dumb ass ran the power cord, put everything back, and forgot the remote turn on wire. So I'm going to take all that back off, run that, then come back up here, install the fuse, wire up the amp, hook them up to the subs, and make them go boom boom. Well, as you can see, we are bumping. Alright, so I gotta finish mounting the amp. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna mount it to the side of the box, because obviously when I go to the track, this stuff's gonna all come out. Also, I already emptied out the spare tire well. All this stuff is just going to go into my closet, but that actually dropped the subfloor down quite a bit. I put a piece of OSB in there, just so that way it's not floppy doo. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Got a fuse holder in line right there. Everything else is all buttoned up, and yeah. We're going to go ahead and finish getting this here amp mounted, and it's time to give this thing a bath. There we go. Freshly washed. Looking fresher than a mother. But wait, there's more. Shit, boy. Still got room for tools.